No, come on.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Well, hello, my friends. We meet again. It's been a while. Where should we begin? First of all, I just want to say shout out to AK for getting me this decapitated shirt. You're the man. I don't even know if he watches my videos, but you are the man. Decapitated came here last week, but I had to work, unfortunately. What can you do? Today, we're doing something a little bit interesting here. This is most Megadeth sounding songs.
Megadeth.
Not by Megadeth. This was an idea requested by one of the members in the Discord channel, which if you want to join, just join up and sign up for the Patreon. Appreciate you, Delta. And yeah, he brought up a really interesting point and a really interesting thread. Now, I purposefully have not gone through this and I've not checked any of the songs yet, so you're going to get my genuine reaction here. But to me, the first thing that I thought in my mind when I heard of most Megadeth sounding songs not by Megadeth is actually Critical Acclaim by Avenged Sevenfold. Like, to me, this song sort of has that, what would you say, sort of like pissed off, Americana, you know, very patriotic, but at the same time very critical of like the American government.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Bitch! Fuck you!
You know what I mean? Sort of in that mid 2000s Megadeth style, you know, think The System Has Failed, United Abominations, right? Think of all the very staccato riffing that goes on those albums, right? This song kind of reminds me a lot of that, especially in the verses. You know, like even this, I could even see this sort of intro being on a Megadeth song, right? I don't think they've done an organ intro like this before, but I could see it happening. Right? Then you got this great opening lead. Like, this is very Megadeth sounding to me, right? Think of like Dialectic Chaos. Of course, you got the screams and stuff, not very Megadeth, right? You know, what could you do? Like, that's a Megadeth riff. Like, that's a mid-2000s Megadeth riff to me. You know what I mean? Shh, Christ, you might piss somebody off. Like, obviously, like M Shadows, right? Much different voice than Dave Mustaine, but I can see him saying that too. Like, shh, Christ, you might piss somebody off like me, motherfucker. You've been at it for too long. You know, like sort of like that mid-2000s Megadeth. Anyway, so that was my contribution here. Let's check out some of the other things that these people in the thread have said. OP, let's see what OPS had posted here. This is The Unsuspecting by Baron Cross. Okay, this is just straight up, like, killing is my business worship. Even with sort of snarling vocals. I gotta say, this is kind of cool. Just give me your money. Yeah. Yeah, this is totally like Killing Is My Business Megadeth era style, maybe even like P-Cells, right? A little bit kind of bluesy still, you know, there's a little bit of rock kind of in there. A lot of attitude, right? Those early Megadeth albums are very, very full of attitude, right? This is just sort of almost straight up worshiping it, maybe with some more Do We Have a British heavy metal stuff. I'm gonna give this, you know, 10 out of 10 means like this could have been a Megadeth song, like on a record. 0 to 10 is like not Megadeth at all. So I'm gonna give this one like a 7.5 out of 10. I think this is very Megadeth-y, but it's kind of missing that attitude that the original, you know, Killing Is My Business, P-Cells, even a little bit of, you know, So Far So Good, So What? It's sort of missing that. What is going on with this album cover here? This is like PS1 graphics album cover. When did this come up? Okay, so released in 1994. Okay, that sort of excuses the album cover for sure then. Cool, yeah, never heard of that before. Yeah, we're gonna give that 7.5 Dave Mustaine's out of 10 Megadeths. All right, let's go to the next one here. So now we have Annihilator, Suicide Society. I think I might have heard this song before. Let's check it out here. Never seen this before. Okay, yeah. Instantly, this sounds... Again, this sounds like it could be off like The System Has Failed. Those sort of harmonies, like instantly, you know what I mean? And the sort of like staccato riff. I know I've listened to 12 seconds of it and I'm already stopping it, but let's keep going. Okay, first of all, I think vocalists, and this may be a hot take, but I think vocalists should almost always sing into a mic on a music video. Like, unless you're like a pop star and you're dancing around, like, okay. But if you're just playing a guitar or singing, use a microphone, man. It just looks so goofy, in my opinion. The drummer, he's playing slanted downhill. That must be incredibly uncomfortable. Like, you're almost falling off your drum kit the whole time. Bro, that core workout like crazy. Secondly, or I guess thirdly, is that even a word? I don't know.
Do people want me to fail grade 10?
Very, very, very system has failed Megadeth, for sure. Especially that line there, radiation medication, we're all just going to hell. That's, come on, tell me that isn't just ripped straight off of United Abominations. Even like Endgame, bro, like, you know. Anyways, let's keep listening. I wonder why the comments are turned off and wonder when they got turned off. 1.1 million views. Are they playing the same guitar? That's cool. Is that like a signature model or something? Maybe someone would know if you want to lay that down in the comments. Okay, bro. Okay. Let's listen to that one more time. He's even singing with that Dave Mustaine inflection. Humanity's wasting away. Even with that, yeah, he kind of does sometimes too. Okay, I just gotta say it. Like, I wasn't normally gonna be commenting on drip here, but bro's got the DC kicks with the Dickies, with the chain, with the Killers t-shirt, and he's like a 40-year-old man. You know, 9 years ago, so that would have been what, 2016? That's like kind of like anti-drip. But now, 2025, he's kind of dripping out right now. I gotta say, kind of dripping out, a little bit crazy. But yeah, like honestly, bro, like this is 100%. This is like 9.5 Dave Mustaines out of 10 Megadeths for sure. Like this is very, very close. Pretty cool song. I don't know, kind of goofy. Like yeah, we get it, bro. Like society, we seem to be on some like suicidal downward spiral. I'm not going to get into it. Yeah, let's move on though. Yeah, 9.5 Megadeth out of 10. Liquid Tension Experiment, Acid Rain. Okay, interesting. And fuck this guy for not linking it. Interesting. I know Liquid Tension Experiment, isn't that like an offshoot of Dream Theater in some regard, right? Yeah, John Petrucci, Mike Portnoy. Yeah. So it's like a, you know, it's like an extension of Dream Theater, like a side project, I guess. So yeah, very interested. You know, not the biggest Dream Theater fan. Definitely respect it. Never really heard any Liquid Tension Experiment. So yeah, let's check this out. This guy says it sounds a lot like Holy Wars. So let's go. I'll be honest, bro. I'm not hearing it so far. Okay, like maybe a little bit, like maybe a little bit. That's really just because he's doing from the 7 to the root, right? I hope you can hear this guitar, but you know, Holy Wars, right? Right? Like Holy Wars, that's right, right? That's essentially Holy Wars, and that's kind of what they're doing here. So I guess that's what I can kind of hear a little bit, right? But that also sounds like Sleepwalker, which I think is right the same. Let's continue on. It's only listen to 30 seconds here. Bro, Holy Wars? Come on, man. All right, well, that's enough. Okay, well, you know, that was kind of a cool song. I never heard that before. That's sort of just like... everything I don't really like about prog metal, to be completely honest with you. But, I don't know, it sounded like Holy Wars for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna give that 1 Dave Mustaine out of 10. Coroner's first 3 records fit that description, especially No More Color. I've heard Coroner be recommended quite a bit, never listened to him, so let's check it out. Okay, yeah, this definitely sounds a lot like something you would maybe hear, even on like So Far So Good So What, Peace Sells maybe? Alright, I can hear in the vocals too, very, very snarling-esque vocals, kind of cool. That sort of chromatic passage, very, very Megadeth too. All right, yeah, okay, yeah, that's pretty good, pretty good. I think I maybe give that like 7 Dave Mustaine's out of 10. I remember hearing a cover of Battery that people used to say was Dave/Megadeth. Okay, so hold on, now we're going...
Additional supply depots required.
So now we're gonna say a Metallica cover being covered by a different band sounds like Megadeth.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little
Figure
bit
that
of
one out.
breaking
Okay, well,
point.
let's check it out. This is by Black Totem. I assume probably in the vocals this is gonna sound like it, because it just sounds like a cover of Battery so far. A worse cover. I think it's at a slower BPM too, am I wrong? Bro, you're fucking kidding me. No, come on. What?
What the hell? Oh my god.
Okay. I totally hear what this guy's saying now. It literally sounds like Dave Mustaine is like covering Battery. Like Dave Mustaine from like So Far So Good, So What Dave Mustaine is covering this, I guess, right? Kind of cool, honestly. He's not following the same vocal pattern and notes that James is singing too. Very, very cool. Very cool so far, actually. Okay, that kind of sounded like shit. Come on. All right, okay. I think that's enough of that. Honestly, bro, that was very, very surprising. That sounded very, very similar to Megadeth. Vocal-wise, even like instrumental, I can kind of hear the guitar tone a little bit too. Vocally, this guy needs to start a Megadeth cover band ASAP if he's not in one already. I'm gonna give that 10 out of 10 Dave Mustaines out of Megadeth for sure. That was very surprising in a good way. The cover was kind of ass though, not gonna lie. All right, next one here. Bearing Cross. Okay, we already did that. Then we got Dead X Head, Dead Head. Bro, what is this drum sound? This drum sound like shit. Vocally, definitely Dave Mustaine. Guitar tone, also very cool, very similar. That's a cool riff. All right, okay. I think that was pretty close. I say I'll give that 8 Megadeths out of Dave Mustaine, 8 Dave Mustaines out of Megadeth. Pretty cool. Yeah, I'm interested. Okay, let's do a few more. Faith No More. You know, like, you want it all, but you can't have it. That Faith No More, I am very, very, very intrigued. Okay, I can kind of hear what that commenter said. It kind of sounds just a little bit like that little sort of Middle Eastern sounding acoustic break in Holy Wars there. Like just a little bit there. Just a little bit. It's kind of got that little Phrygian feel to it. Bass player just going off. Again, Baldur's Gate. 1 tier music. Or instruments, MIDI instruments. I'm waiting for them to explode into something big here. This is setting up the atmosphere very, very nicely. Oh, okay. Well, the whole thing just seems like an intro. Okay. Well, I can kind of hear it, I guess. Very cool. I've never actually listened to this whole album. I've, of course, heard the one popular song off this album. I don't even remember what it's called, you know. It was in Rock Band 1. My knowledge of funk metal is very lacking. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I can kind of see that as like, sort of sounds like some of the intros to on maybe like Poison Was the Cure or Five Magics. I guess I can kind of hear it. So I'll give it like 5 Dave Mustaines out of 10 Megadeths. 4 Horsemen by Metallica. Funny joke. Not super Megadeth sounding, but Avenged Sevenfold has a lot of guitar work. Sounds like Megadeth, especially the double guitar stuff. Okay, yeah, like you can hear that. Like I said, in Critical Acclaim. Scream Aim Fire by Bullet for My Valentine. I love this album. If you guys want to see me talk about Bullet for My Valentine, leave a comment down below. I got lots to say, especially about the Poison. You know, I've heard the song a million times. I can kind of hear it. To me, it sounds more like Metallica than the Megadeth to me. Bullet for My Valentine always sounded a lot more Metallica, to be honest. Shout out to Matt Tuck using a microphone. 2 thumbs up. Yeah, I guess I could definitely hear some Megadeth in here too, like in the lyrics that I think about it, right? God has spoken through his conscience. Yeah, a banger song. Heard this a million times. I love the ending there to this song too. It's excellent. But do I say this sounds like Megadeth? I don't know. Like, not really, man. Like, it kind of more sounds like melodic death metal. Some Metallica. Great singing. Matt Tuck, great singer. I don't know. I'm gonna give this like 4 Megadeths out of 10, but that's not like rating the song low. I think this is like easy, like a 9 or 8 out of 10 song for sure. Okay, let's do 2 more. The album Slime and Punishment by Municipal Waste's guitar parts are my Megadeth style, especially Breathe Grease. Municipal Waste, right? Kind of like poster childs of the pizza thrash movement, if you want to call it that. I think that totally does a disservice. Never heard this song either. Let's go. I've heard a lot of Municipal Waste before. The Art of Partying is a great album, but never heard this song. Hold on. Isn't that like a Herman Miller, like, famous chair? Isn't that chair like $3,000 or something like that?
And I'm talking a
Holy fuck, man. I love metal, but I don't ever want to be anywhere near this type of shit. I don't know, like, I've been sober from alcohol for like 2.5 years now. It's just, bro, like, I don't know, I could just think so much clearer and everything like that. I don't know, bro. Anyway, sorry. This song's very Megadeth, very lots of riffage here. Kind of reminds me of, like, Killing's My Business. But let's keep going. Like, bro, this shit's just so grimy, bro. And if you ever even been to a party like this or known people who do this shit on the regular, it's just so grimy and gross and just... I'm just a butthurt stick in the butt, I guess now. Oh, bro! Oh, look, it's me. That's me. Oh, man. That's a sick riff. That sounds like a Megadeth riff. Okay, I've heard enough. Pretty good song. You know, pretty good track. I like it. Great riffs. I like the Breathe Grease. Municipal Waste is very, very catchy, like, gang vocal parts. You gotta give that credit for that. Yeah, man, I don't know. Does it sound that much like Megadeth? I feel like Municipal Waste sort of sounds more like Slayer and Anthrax combined, right? With, you know, maybe like Slayer style riffs and sort of like, you know, higher pitched, like, yelling vocals combined with like the more of the Anthrax, like, riffage style. So yeah, I'm gonna give it like 5 Megadeths out of 10 Day Mustaines. Not bad, not bad. All right, last one here. I always thought Stereotoxic Atrocities by Tourniquet sounded very Megadeth-like. All right. Yeah, okay, right away, this kind of sounds like maybe like Rust in Peace, Countdown to Extinction type of era Megadeth, for sure. I can kind of hear it. What? Holy shit, what an odd riff. Holy shit, these tempo changes. That sounds like a very, like, Marty Friedman solo here, for sure. When did this come out? Okay, it's interesting. So this is 1991. So this might have been either right before or right... No, this would have been before Countdown to Extinction. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, just for that, I'm going to give it, like, 8 Day Mustaines out of 10 Megadeth. So that's very cool. I'm gonna probably listen to this after the video here. But I think we'll end it there, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you have any other ideas like this, leave them down in the comments. Yeah, very, very interesting. It's cool to hear bands subconsciously or consciously try to emulate other bands. I don't know, very always cool to hear, you know, their take on these iconic styles. Anyways, I've been Varvis. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.